Alright, so I've loaded the tape, and I'm going to go ahead and shoot a little video on the camera. So let me go ahead and fire up a source here. And we're going to just do something really cheap and do this like meta YouTube sort of thing. Well, the focus seems to be a little bit off on the flip. But I guess that's just because it's fixed focus. Alright, so now that we have enough, we have about 20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and go to 30 seconds actually. I want to make sure that I have enough Alright, so let's go ahead and pause the camera. Alright, the next thing we need to do is hook the camera up to the computer through the FireWire cable. And the 1391 port, or 1394 port, the DV port is under here on the camera. You'll notice that the FireWire cable has like two ends. There's a small end and a large end. Now this is a 6-pin FireWire plug, and this is a 4-pin. The 4-pin should plug directly into the camera, and then the 6-pin should plug directly into the computer. Now I'm using my laptop here, but it doesn't matter which computer you're using. It should perform exactly the same. And then I'm going to go ahead and launch Final Cut. Right, so you of course want to make sure that your camera is in VCR mode. And then what you'll do is you go up to File and then Log and Capture. And that'll bring up this nice window. Now you should have controls over the camera, so you should be able to rewind, as you can hear. And then you'll have to hit play here, and then capture now. What that'll do is that'll bring up this window, which will let you sort of preview the window, or preview the video as it's being digitized. Now don't worry if this is a little bit choppy. This is actually making sure to try to catch all of the video, and so it doesn't display it in real time if it doesn't have the processing cycles to do that. So what we're seeing now is the video that came from the camera that we just watched through the flip through the camera. And when you're done with this, you're going to hit the escape key, and that will stop the digitizing. Okay? See, and it looks like my audio sample rate is different from that of the sequence. I'm just going to tell it that that's okay. And then I'm going to close this. Now I'm going to give it a nice name. Call it Capture. And we're ready to use it. So this is a video that I can take and I can drag into my timeline, and I can play it normally. Well, the focus seems to be a little bit off on the flip, but I guess that's just because it's fixed focus. Okay. Meta YouTube sort of thing. Well, the focus seems to be a little bit off on the flip, but I guess that's just because it's fixed focus. Alright, so now that we have enough, we have about 20 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and go to 30 seconds actually. I want to make sure that I have enough